Hey comic book fans, welcome back to the Comic Fix. Now you may not be able to see me, I am behind the camera. I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite books for the month of February of 2013. I thought I would do this a little bit differently, and let's see how it will go. Now, as you can see in the background, I have some comics that I really enjoy the covers. I got some comics over there and everywhere, and there's like all my comics that I own. Not that many as many of you guys, but they're still my comics. I still love them. So these are the top 10 books for this month. All of them were David Lee approved. So let's start things off with Green Lanterns, The New Guardians, issue number 17. This one was awesome. It had Kyle Rayner and going up against the First Lantern, and it was just so awesome to see how the First Lantern was going through his past and changing everything up, but Kyle still had the will to fight against the First Lantern. And at the end, where the First Lantern goes and tells him, I give you the choice. Which ending would you like? Would you like the ending where your girlfriend, she's back alive? Or would you like the one where you have your father who is absent from your whole entire childhood? Would you love him to be back into your life? What would you like? You choose. And at the end, when he chooses, it's like, oh man, that shit's gonna get real. And I really love that cover. And then number 9, Batman issue number 17. Now this tells you how good the month is when Batman issue number 17 is on only at number 9. This issue was freaking awesome. Greg Capullo's artwork was badass all the way through, and just gotta love that cover. I mean, that cover is so freaking beautiful. The ending though was awesome, but I just don't think it was as well pulled off as it could have been. And then number 8, Batman and Robin issue number 17, The Dreams, Batman, Robin, and Alfred. And when Alfred's dream comes into play, oh, it's so freaking awesome. This was a really cool one-shot that just worked so well. Peter Tomasi and just been doing such a fantastic job with Damian. And it's interesting to know that Peter Tomasi, he was the editor with Grant Morris back when Damian was created. So Peter Tomasi was there at the beginning. That's the reason why Peter Tomasi has just a good handle on Damian. And now we got issue number 7, Injustice, Gods Among Us. Issue number 2. This book right here just changes the status quo so much, and it's so freaking awesome. I just love every single issue and how different it is. I do want to go and read the online comics, but I'm still going to wait just for the floppy issues. And then next one we got up is Hawkeye, issue number 8. Matt Fraction and David Aja is back at their masterful work. Just look at that cover. That cover's so freaking beautiful. And just the way that the story is told is so perfect. I absolutely love just the way Matt Fraction and David Aja do their books. It's just magnificent. Go and pick this book up. You will not be disappointed. And still continuing on the story with the guys that say bro all the time. And then we have Batman Incorporated issue number 8. Yes, the death of Damian Wayne. Oh God. Yeah, that was pretty hard to, to put down. I mean, I just loved this issue. Grant Morrison did a really good job with just the death of Damian. And I'm interested to see where he's going to go, not with just the death of Damian, not the way how Batman's going to be handling it, but the way how Talia is going to deal with knowing that she killed her own son, even though she does have in her own twisted mind that he was a failed test subject. So I'm just interested to see where this book's going to go. It's issue number 12, where Grant Morrison is going to be leaving DC Comics as a whole. I cannot wait to see where this is going to go, because it goes so many different places. It's going to be so interesting to see where it's going to go. Then we have Justice League issue number 17, Throwing of Atlantis to conclusion. Oh, God. Reyes' artwork in here was top-notch. And Jeff Johns' writing in here was fantastic. Johns and Reyes' just the way that they work together, I believe, is so much better than the way that Jeff Johns and Jim Lee work together. I don't know. It's just something about the way that their panel layouts are and the way how Reyes' artwork is. It just works so well. Love that comic. Love that comic so much. And then our number 3 comic for the month is Saga. I mean, how can you get better than Saga? And this one, every single issue has a panel where you're just like, where the hell did they get the idea for this? When you got the panel where the baby is being born out of the planet, you're just like, what the hell? And how awesome is this? And how the hell will they ever do this if they ever make this into a movie? The crazy ideas that come from this book, the interpersonal stories, it's just so awesome. I absolutely love this book. Everybody knows how awesome this book is, and everyone should be reading it, and most everyone is reading it. Then number 2, Batwoman, issue number 17. Finally, we got the conclusion to J.H. Williams III's and Hayden Blackman's first story arc. It's been 17 issues, and the panel layouts, the way that the story is done, the way the interaction between Batwoman and Wonder Woman was fantastic. I do believe that this is my favorite Wonder Woman, and the whole DC universe has been in Batwoman. Words cannot explain just how beautiful this book is. Everybody go out and pick up the first 2 volumes. You can pick them up really about $15-20 per volume, and there's only 2, and just get engrossed in the story that is Batwoman. And then the number 1 comic for the whole entire month, I, Vampire, issue number 17. Joshua Hale Falkov is probably my favorite writer in all of comics. He actually has me reading, what is it? That Spider-Man, Big Time, Alpha. Yes, he actually has me reading Alpha because of the name Joshua Hale Falkov. Joshua Hale Falkov is so fantastic. The way that the story's interaction is with all the different characters, from Andrew Bennett being an evil bastard to John Constantine. This is my favorite John Constantine I've ever read in the new DC universe. I mean, I thought I really loved Jeff Lemire's take on John Constantine, but this John Constantine is so freaking badass. And then you got the House of Mystery, and just whenever anybody has control of House of Mystery and see how it's played out, it's so fantastic. And then the ending to this book was so amazing that I was just like, oh my god, I cannot wait for the next issue. I think the next issue is the last one that we're ever going to get of I, Vampire. And this has been an amazing ride. I know that Joshua Hale Falkov had a long story arc he wanted to tell, and he only had 17 issues to tell it in. He had like a 5-year plan, and he had to take it in and put it in 17 months. So I love this book. I'm sad to see it go. It's definitely going to have a warm place in my heart. And I cannot wait to see what Joshua Hale Falkov does next, because he's going to be coming on to Green Lantern Corps and Red Lanterns with issue number 19, after all the events of Wrath of the First Lantern gets finished. I cannot wait for that. This has been one fantastic month, and you can definitely tell it's been a fantastic month when Batman issue number 17 is only in the top. Is only in number 9 spot. This has been an awesome month. Cannot wait to go to my local comic shop tomorrow and get some more comics. So I'll see you guys all later on another edition of the Comic Fix.